Very good food company listing on the Nasdaq. So there was news regarding a very good food company applying to list on the Nasdaq. Is this positive news? Is this going to, make the stock skyrocket? I don't know, but I really don't think a Nasdaq listing matters that much, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but that's what I believe. I believe that when they get listed on the Nasdaq, I think there's gonna be a sell-off. So I think what I think is gonna happen is I think the stock's probably gonna run up during the Nasdaq listing. After the Nasdaq listing, I think the stock's gonna pull back. That is my opinion. I don't know for sure if that will happen, but you know, I've been in the market and for a long time, and every time there's like, oh, we're gonna list on the Nasdaq, and then what happens after the listing on the Nasdaq? Sell off. So we'll see what happens moving forward, but I believe that there's gonna be a sell off in the stock after the Nasdaq listing. That's my opinion only. So we'll see what happens. This, right now currently don't have a position with very good food company. I was going to buy it when I saw this news. This news was pretty exciting. The very good food company increased distribution through online delivery platforms, including Uber Eats and DoorDash in major U.S. cities. This is big. This is a big deal in my opinion because Uber Eats and DoorDash right now are big companies, and this will give very good food company more recognition with consumers. Consumers might be like, oh, this looks interesting. They might, experiment and try the very good food company. They might, get exposure to very good food company through just looking at the app. I think this is a big deal. We'll see. I should have bought some stock when I saw this news, but I didn't. And we'll see. I mean, right now I probably wouldn't buy it, but if the stock was to pull back, maybe like down to like 2 something, I'll make a position, for a swing trade. But if you want to long term hold this, I think there's potential in this company. I mean, if they can execute and they can show investors that they're a growth company and they start flipping a profit, the stock could go to $10, be valued at $1 billion in the future. Who really knows what the market is going to do? But I think that's like a possibility. But could be like 2-3 years down the road, and we don't know what's going to happen 2-3 years down the road. But if the company can execute, show big money that hey, we're a growth company, we're doing very good, the stock will get rewarded. So that's just my opinion. So we'll see. I mean, as a trade, I think this stock can be very volatile and could be a good swing trade, but long term, try to buy as low as possible. Don't, there's a lot of companies out there, don't FOMO into buying a stock that moves up, because this is heavily retail invested. Retail investors are in this, and retail, they like to take profits, and that's going to cause huge volatility. So try to buy as low as possible and take some profit when you're in the green. That's just my opinion on this company. You can long term it. You think this thing could be going back to $10. That's a possibility. I mean, it could turn into a meme stock after it gets listed on the Nasdaq. That is a big possibility. We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna give out examples of companies that listed on the Nasdaq and now they're just selling off. Like my medicine, it got listed on the Nasdaq. It got pumped to $4.69, and then after that, it's just dumping. Now it's down to $2.24. Could be a buying opportunity right now. Potentially, the market some big news comes out, the market gets excited, pumps the stock, you buy it down here, you could potentially make, good double your money. But, like I said, Nasdaq listing, sell off. Here's another example, high tide. 6 months, like I don't know when they exactly listed on the Nasdaq. There's the reverse split. Nasdaq listing was probably around here, got pumped to $9.45 US, and sold off, got pumped here, sell off, and I think by next earnings report it's probably gonna get pumped up again, potentially to $9, potentially the $7 to $8. That's my opinion. High tide could be a buying opportunity right now. Very good food company, already been pumped. So I think, could keep going up. I don't know at the end of the day. But from a charting perspective, it looks bullish, right? So we'll see. We'll see what retail investors or big money will do. But I just definitely be careful of the stock. I mean, the closer and closer to $10, the more and more bearish I would become on the stock, because I don't believe that the company deserves to be $1 billion valuation yet. Maybe in the future, but not currently at the current revenue and the amount of money they make. And in my opinion, very good food company should not be valued more than high tide. High tide and very good food company, very, very similar market cap. Very high tide right now is sitting at $393 million market cap, and very good food company is sitting at $339 million market cap. Very good high tide is already profitable. Very good food company is not profitable. They're losing money every single quarter. When they do deliver profit, maybe I'll be a little bit more bullish. We'll see what happens moving forward. Anyways, thanks for watching. Oh man, I got like 30 more seconds to go. I'm thinking that in the conversation area, I need to go to $5.35 to get my money back. 13 thumbs up. Oh my god, that is literally FOMO buying it if you bought it at $5.35. Nice little interview with Edge Investment. I think there's an interview. They should be producing about 13,000 pounds per day, which comes to about 65,000 pounds per week. Ultimately 260 pounds a month at an average of $10 a pound for the cost of goods. That is around 7.8 million over the last 3 months, just taking Rupert production into consideration. Adding on the Victoria and the restaurants, it will be conservative, say 1 to 1.5 million over the last 3 months. That would put us over 9 million. Expect revenue for Q3, which would be 5x the Q2 revenue. Still, I don't think that, for a company that makes even $9 million to be valued more than high tide, no, I really don't think so. That's my opinion. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to, and give me a thumbs up if you want to, and have a great day. Bye.